Hello, and welcome to How to Be a Decent Human Being, helping you on your quest not to be a horrible person. Today we'll be covering fast food outings. Part 1. Ordering your food. Before you approach the restaurant, take a deep breath. Remind yourself you are still a human being, part of society. Great job. But hold up, we're not quite ready to make our approach. First, consider what you will order. Never go to the counter or drive-through speaker before you know what you want. If you find yourself saying just a second you are the worst, I suggest you subscribe because you are terrible and need my help. And also to make me flush with cash. Hashtag I'm greedy. Now say you don't know what they have on their menu. Liar, you've been eating here since you were 2 years old. If by chance this is some new chain with food inconceivable to you, Google the menu, or pick somewhere else to eat. Okay, so you know what you want to eat. Now we check if we can pay for it. Do you have cash? Do you have money in your bank account? No? Well, transfer it in now before we get in line. Okay, are you ready? It's time to approach the drive-through speaker. What are you doing? Put your phone away. Now is not the time to make a phone call. Okay, there's the speaker. Remember to roll down your window. Just because no one is behind you does not mean it's time to begin a daydream session. Good. Now tell them what you want very clearly. Oh, a number 3, good choice. And excellent job. No questions if it's gluten-free. No stumbling over how big the medium fry is. I think you're ready to move on to the next step. Part 2. Payment and food exchange. I can see you're nervous. Relax. You'll do fine. Just pull up to the window. Pull up close so it's not too far for the employee to grab your card. Perfect. No, don't open your door. Roll down your window. Stop. Why are you looking for change? Hand the nice man your card or cash you've prepared ahead of time. Resist all temptations to slide your finger across his hand as you take your card back. There is no need to subtly bring up the fact that you make more money than him. So please refrain. And for some reason you might get the urge to complain about the price right now. Don't. As important as that pimply kid might seem, he doesn't make the prices. He will not give you a discount. He will not call up a management and pass on your original idea to lower the prices. Alright, there's your receipt. Time to go to the second window. The same rules apply to the second window. Pull up close. Roll your window down promptly. Here's the employee now with your food. Wow, they're cute. But now is not the time for you to embarrass yourself with an awkward joke. Accept that you'll never find love and take the food with only a thank you. Despite how lonely you are, do not make small talk. Do not explain why you ordered what you did. It's time to leave. Part 3. Handling disappointment. Go ahead, take a bite. You earned it. There you go. That's it. What? What's wrong? Why are you trembling with unadulterated rage? Why are there indigo veins bulging there on your forehead? Your eyes darken with the wrath of Mel Gibson. Breathe. Breathe. Tell me what's brought you to this. What? It was the pickles? No, you didn't ask them to leave them off. Yes, I'm sure of it, I was there. If you learn anything from me today, learn this. Whatever you do, do not storm into the restaurant like a post-puberty 3-year-old. Do not slam your food on the counter or hurl it at poor children struggling to save money for college. Do not question the audacity of whoever conceived the plot to destroy the very fabric of the universe. Are you calm? Good, now listen and listen good. Here is what you do. Take off the top bun. Next, take off the pickles. Congratulations. You now have what you wanted. Doesn't that feel better? I understand it can be irritating, especially when you thought it wasn't your fault. Just remember to not lose sight of the light inside of you. Even if you find a dead rat between your buns, never let the darkness take you. After all, you just became a millionaire. Smile. This has been How to Be a Decent Human Being. Until next time, I love you.
Subscribe or I will not wash my hands. I will then proceed to your favorite eating establishment, and after passing the interview with slightly above average scores, to avoid suspicion, I will bide my time, working day in and day out. I will casually express an interest in career advancement opportunities. Short-handed, the eating establishment will eagerly put me into classes to set me on my path to become a shift supervisor. After learning the ins and outs of running a shift and acquiring much-needed leadership skills, I begin taking on more responsibilities in the restaurants. I start forging rapport with my coworkers, walking a thin line of friendship and boss. Several months of running shifts under my belt, I start researching companies searching for upper management positions. I subtly mentioned to my manager they should put in for this position I happen to come across. When they reluctantly agree, I then tell them I already took the liberty of applying for them and already passed the phone interview for them. After a bit of coaching from me, they nailed the in-person interview. Ecstatic that I got them the job, the manager agrees to my request to be made relief manager. Before they leave, without a second thought, the company sends in a new manager from out of state, but after a few years of undermining their every move, they finally break down and quit. I emerge as the new manager. I then patiently wait for you to arrive. At last I hear your voice over the drive-through speaker in my headset. I smiled to myself, noting you using all the tips I gave you, and all I asked for was for you to press one button. I then wave off my employee who was beginning to make your order. My hard work of building an unbreakable bond with my crew pays off. He lets me take over without a word. I then, unbeknownst to you, make your order. My hands, of course, unwashed. Under my leadership, we get you out promptly. I watch from the window as you smugly drive away. Then I wait. The next day you call back, describing the ravage sickness which has taken you. I chuckle quietly over the line. You ask what is so funny. I chuckle again. You don't remember me, do you? I say to you. A moment of silence follows. I can feel the dread swelling inside of you as you remember what you did. You then ask with a slightly trembling voice to speak to the manager. I am the manager, I declare, like a sledgehammer falling on its mark. You sputter and hang up. You then call around, desperate for revenge. The health department will look into it, but of course it was a singular event. There have been no other complaints about my tightly ran restaurant. They assume it was from something else you ate at home. Still, they come to check out my store. My loyal crew says nothing. The health inspector leaves saying they've never seen a cleaner restaurant in all of their days. We embrace, and I feel something that I haven't felt in a long, long time. Could this be love? Years pass. The happiest years of my life. I have everything I could ever want. A beautiful health inspector wife who knows how to long to keep me in the danger zone. We have 4 beautiful children who I teach to run restaurants of their own, where they will poison you and your loved ones until you subscribe. Thanks for watching.